Gaza empty and silent as Israeli forces enter. This is November 2nd, 1956. So like everybody's flipping out like this ain't never happened before. You know what I mean? Like everybody in the Americas is tripping out because they say people from Ukraine is coming here. In the 1920s, 1 million Ukrainians came to the area of what you call United States, and 100,000 went to Canaan land, modernly known as Canada. So really, the reason why Joe Biden's sending all the finance back there of your fiat, they came here in the 20s, and you're the children of them. So you're going to pay your mama and daddy, and that's just how it is. Or you're going to go back. Gaza empty and silent as Israeli forces enter. The streets of Gaza, a city of 100,000, were empty and silent as Israeli forces entered today to make Egyptians their prisoners. Gaza was Egyptian headquarters for the entire Gaza Strip. And when you hear of strip mall, it's the same thing. Gaza is 25 miles of brothers and sisters setting up, selling pancakes, waffles, teapots, feathers, shoes, sandals, shirts, anything they want to sell, man. So it was the headquarters of finance. That's why they're going to take it over. Gaza fell after Israeli armored and infantry units assaulted from 3 sides. Its fall left the entire Gaza Strip 25 miles long by 8 wide in Israeli hands, except for a few pockets. The streets of Gaza. Bombardment began at dawn, and as full light came, the noise of firing showed Israeli troops moving up from the south where they captured Rafah yesterday. At the same time, other forces drove down from the Strip's northern border with Israel and from the east. Here's what I want to go over. Israeli army using captured equipment. An Israeli army spokesman said the armored columns which drove into the Gaza area included heavy Russian-built equipment seized only yesterday in clashes with Egyptian troops in the Sinai Peninsula. So Russia was assisting against Israel. Now you see how this is all correlating? Russia pop off, and then now Israel is popping off. Israel police said they assumed bands were trying to fight their way across the Negev to escape the Jordan. They said retreat to the Gaza Strip now was virtually impossible because of the advances of Israeli troops. And they're taking it by force, not by intelligent tone. Hey, our ancestors are tied to the estate. They know there's none of that. So they act by might is right. The French Defense Ministry said 105 Egyptian planes had either been destroyed or made unusable. By the unofficial estimate, this was about a fourth of the Egyptian Air Force. The French spokesman told news conference the British-French airstrikes continued yesterday and last night on all Egyptian airfields. The biggest, Cairo West, about 25 miles west of the Egyptian capital, was subjected to a violent bombardment, he reported. The Israel embassy in Washington estimated Egyptian casualties killed, wounded, and captured at 5,000. Israeli casualties are relatively light. And look, these is all pale skin. That kind of look like Adolf, sort of, to me. So yeah, everybody's surprised, man. This stuff's been going on. And this is November 2nd. This is November 2nd. British and French naval units were reported closing in on both ends of the Suez Canal. And we know the British and the French also assisted in colonizing everything the Moors have. And this ain't no different, brothers and sisters. It's no different. Arm, leg, arm, head. Which is a feminine principle because it don't even have a phallic. That's where Malachi Z. York was in error, because he was talking about he's a man, So as far as the 6-point star, because it has the phallics, but this is mother. There's no phallic. So this is matriarch. And it shows that the 6-point is far, yes, as above, so below. But the men are using it as patriarch, as being the man ruler overall, making all the women in the documents prostitutes or this or that, always putting the mother down. The only one that I seen create life with my own eyes was mother. Anything man creates is with his hands, but mother creates with her womb, with humanity. So Islam and honors to all the mothers. Indeed, brothers and sisters. Indeed. Cherry tree. To be proclaimed in every meeting.
Because they're pretending that they're the supreme grand advisor and moderator. Farrakhan used them. Use them. Farrakhan used them to get back into the country. Used them. Got back into the country. Didn't give them any honors until all these years later, when Moors were pressing him on Facebook, Moors were pressing him on YouTube, and then they finally came out in their little Savior's Day, whatever, had Noble Drew Ali on the banner, and then all the Moors, see, they know who to win, and then acting as if they did something. Yeah, F-NOI.